Hi everyone, it's me, Danielle. I just thought I'd come on and catch up with the week, the high strangeness that usually is part of my life. I've been working really hard on my deck of cards. I'm gonna come out with eventually, but I don't know. I feel like I'm about halfway there. I'm kind of excited because I think that the deck is taking a turn that I didn't see it taking, but I feel like it's really kind of hitting a stride, and it's such a cool idea, and I can't wait to come out with it. But I'm still working on it, so I've been really busy with that. Aside from that, um, I think in 2023 or 2022, I had this experience where I was on my deck outside watering plants. And when I looked to the side of my deck, I saw this animal. It was like a long animal, kind of like a ferret. And what it did was its body like turned, when I saw it, its body turned on itself and it went around a corner and it moved in such a strange way. I went around the corner. Now, this is with my physical eyes, mind you. I went around the corner of my deck and there were my recycling bins right there. So I was standing over the recycling bins, looking down between them and trying to see where this animal had gone that I'd seen with my physical eyes. But it was gone. It just like vanished into thin air. So I knew it wasn't probably a physical animal that really is in our dimension. It was something that popped in from another dimension and then popped out. I was telling my friend about that, and then her name is Sam, and she was telling me that she had this dream that she saw this like long, ferrety looking animal in her dream. It was in her house, and she started talking to it like, "Oh, what do we have here?" And it said, "You better make me happy, or I can destroy the whole world." And she said, "What kind of eldritch terror are you?" And so she became kind of terrified of this ferret animal. So she was telling me that. And then I remember there was this night where I woke up and my night light was, shining the dim light on my ceiling. And I could see that my ceiling fan was casting a shadow onto the ceiling. And when I looked at that shadow, I could see a lump like that ferret was there up on my ceiling fan. And I said, "I see you." And again, it was in my dimension. And then I had a dream that I was on a Disneyland type ride. It wasn't a Disneyland ride, but it was, where they have the animatronic animals. So I'm on this ride with Michael Shaman, my good friend, in my dream, and we're riding through and there's all these animals, and I see that animal, that ferrety guy, pretending to be one of the animatronic animals on the ride. And in my dream, I pull out my cell phone and I snap a picture or two of it, and it turns and it runs off out of the ride. But in my picture, in the dream, I could zoom in and I could see the front of the animal. And when he turned to run, I could see the stripes on his back. So it's also strange, but I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay. This movie came out after that called Nandor, Fedor, and the Talking Mongoose. And I watched this movie, and it was a very similar character to what I was having around my house, where this mongoose in the movie kind of talks like it's really powerful, just like it did to my friend Sam. And I don't remember if in the movie it ever shows the guy or not. But so today I had a door closed by itself, and I closed my eyes to look with my third eye and see what was here. And it's been a while since he's been here, but uh, but the mongoose, the ferret, the mongoose, whatever he is, this is what he looks like. I took a picture of a red mongoose from online, and then I altered it quickly so I can illustrate to you what it looked like. It had these lighter stripes on its back. its eyes were dark, much bigger than a mongoose in our real life, and its nose area was smaller. So it's pretty cute. I also had an interesting experience this week because I spent some time meditating on these symbols that I found online. They were, I guess, given to us by Daryl Anka, aka Bashar, and it said the instructions for these symbols, there's 15 symbols, is to meditate on each symbol for 1 minute to help you connect with your higher self. And so I did it. It said to do it for 3 days. It said in a row. I didn't do it 3 days in a row. I think I skipped a day between each one just because I was busy. But I did do the meditations for 3 days, and it was weird. I felt some stuff happening. Like the first day I did it, it was kind of like the first couple of symbols. I felt some stuff shifting in my body. And then the second time I did it, I felt other symbols shifting things. So, and then I did the third day and I felt, again, different ones kind of working, doing something. After that, I did have an experience where something was trying to kind of channel through me that was not my higher self. And my eye dropped down, one eye. And I talked about that in my last upload. But I kind of blocked that one out. But I'm going to show you what it looked like because so I was driving my car. It wasn't this view. This is my deck from my window right now that I'm looking out of. So what happened was, you know, in the movie Predator, where there's like this blurry shape in the movie when the predator is invisible. So it was kind of like that, where there was this like blurry area, and then the edge had this like kind of electricy, staticky, colorful speckles around the edge. When I moved my eyes, the image moved with my eyes. So it wasn't like just a being was in front of me. So I did have earlier that day, my throat, I was gagging like something was trying to take over my throat. And I texted Michael Shaman because I had something taken over my throat, then my eyes, and I was like, what is going on with my eyes? And he said that my dad was trying to channel through me and go with me to a doctor appointment for my mom with my brother and I. And I was like inside my body, like, you know, he can always go, but he had some things he wanted to say to them. And so he told me my eyes would adjust to the frequency, and it did. And so that fuzziness and the electricity thing, the colorfulness went away. But what I did notice is that I can look out my window and the trees off in the distance, I could see clearer than my normal vision. So it was a little different. And I knew that he had some things he wanted to say. I didn't hear them or anything. I just knew what he wanted to say. And it was a couple of things. And it's weird because when I was telling my mom that they had been married in a past life, my mom, I knew the life, but my mom finished the sentence. So she knew the life too, like intuitively. So that happened. So I have had some success with channeling. The other thing is, I say too much, but I was hired to give somebody a spirit team reading, spirit guide reading. And I did a meditation yesterday, and I recorded myself meditating with my blindfold on. And I'm gonna share that because you could see how it works for me, where I actually am talking to the guides, and I don't hear their answer. I get intuitive hits, but they can nod or shake their head no. And that's how I get some of the information. And I trimmed out 3 minutes at the beginning of just breathing because even I was annoyed with my nasally breathing. So I can only imagine, anyone else. So I don't know how many minutes I recorded. I think it's going to be about 9 minutes of me talking to guides. And then at the end, I will tell you what I confirmed. I'm seeing color. It's not the same color I was just seeing. I was seeing green and turquoise, but now it was like more purple. I've got protections already up, and I'm asking help from my guides to connect with my clients' guides. And the turquoise and greens are coming in. Oh, I do see a portal. It's magenta, swirling. I'm seeing like a woman's face, and it's almost like she's got a thing over a veil over her head. It's not over her face, but her hair. Those are like in magenta colors. Are you my client from an like in a past life? You are an aspect. Are you her main guide? Yes. Um, are you Earth human? No. Another planet? Like a human though? Palladian? Or something similar? Are you Palladian? No. And you're an aspect of my client? Yes. So she's starseed. Are you also her higher self? I think that's a yes. I'm not seeing you too clearly. Okay, let's see your eyes. We're gonna do it like this, huh? You look similar to us, right? Human. And you did not live on Earth. What did you wear? What do you wear? Flowing kind of gown, some sort of like veil. Very Virgin Mary looking. You're not Virgin Mary. Are you Virgin Mary? I'm going to confirm this with my pendulum. I don't know. Is my client Catholic? Is there anything that you want her to know? I don't, looks very Virgin Mary. Okay. Do you want to show me any more of the spirit team? Colors changing. Just going more blue, purple. Just waiting for clarity. Feline type? Are you a Lyran? Some feline type? Another planet? Not Earth. Are you an aspect of my client? Are you a loved one from a life? Yeah. Are you male? I'm not seeing you too clear. Colors are changing again. I keep seeing something, and I don't know that it's really a mantis. Something that's got like a triangular head and big eyes, though. Like an insectoid of some sort. So it just comes and goes. I might have to do this again. Are you a mantis? You are a mantis. Are you my client? No, you're a loved one. Yeah, from a life, on that other planet. Okay, purple aura. Midget purple. Yeah. So you're another one of the team. Is there anything else she should know? Anything you want to show me? Any past life traumas? Any spirit animals? Is that an owl? Mermaid? Yep, a mermaid. Okay. Dark hair. Are you her? Are you my client? Yes. Beautiful. So, did you live on Earth? No. Is there a lioness spirit animal? All right. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone who helped me, and then I'm gonna look again before I get back to her with this. I want to see clearer. Thank you, everyone, for helping. Okay, so I hope that that wasn't boring. I always have a great time meeting these extraordinary guides. Like I love it, and I don't know. I always feel very honored. But so I was able to confirm with not only my pendulum, but I did talk to Michael Shaman, and that first main guide is an aspect of the Virgin Mary. It's not all of her energy, um, but it is an aspect. And my client, who I don't say the names of my clients because that's private, but she is an incarnation of that aspect. So I'm going to show you what I found online. I haven't drawn her yet, but I found this online. Now this is on Amazon. It's one of those diamond bead paintings that you can make. And I think it's really cool. I kind of actually want to do this myself, but I would say that the veil is a lighter pink. The robe is like darker pink or fuchsia color. Her energy is very fuchsia. Her eyes are darker. Her hair is darker. Her skin is more olive. So I haven't drawn her yet. I plan to draw her. I really would like to draw her. But this is what I've got so far. And in fact, I was thinking I'm gonna put the link to this diamond. You know, it's those beads that you put, and it's kind of like making a little rug, but it's like little diamond art. I'm gonna put the link in the video description. So anyway, I think that's a lot of stuff for 1 week. And anyone else who's got experiences, with meeting the Virgin Mary or a different aspect of her. I don't know how many there are. I know there's a few of like Sananda and Yeshua, and I don't know how many aspects there are of him, of Jesus, but there are multiple aspects of Mary as well. And I look forward to drawing her. So maybe stay tuned. And when I'm done with her, I can upload that as well. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great week. And of course, comment your experiences below. I love to hear from you all. All right. Thanks for watching.